Yeah, the guy
How goes the fight?
who Orgrimmar is named after.
Never again.
Why
has happened to this world?
Thrall says for Doomhammer
Prophet's
a lot.
faith was not misplaced.
How are you?
And basically just freaking cool art.
Be good.
Well, and I actually get a lot of quests. And he's kinda our enemy since he's in the Iron Heart, so, well. The engineer. Well, the engineer's back at our base? What? Oh, on that top of that mountain. Apparently getting ready to bombard our base. Isn't he? Engineer Tark. There we go. Has another ram up though. So far in this area I haven't gotten anything useful for me. I'm still rooting. Oh, there we go. Bloodmane. Why would you chain me? Get the op out. Well, the op's gonna deal with that. Just make sure I get the kill for it. No. Okay, he enrages. Maybe that wasn't the best idea, but again, who cares? He's gonna die anyway. And he's dying fairly quickly. With that op at my side, I basically can deal with everything. There we go. At least I got a ring of a strength. What the fuck? So much strength. That's what the fuck? That's the third one. Let's trap that. Get some damage on it. Iron explosives. I guess it's probably best to dot these as well. Oh, maybe not. Iron Horde Slain, 1 of 15. Well, there's still some way to go. Okay. I do have to jump into that shredder though. Okay. Error, the function has been disabled by the operator. Both of them has been disabled. Function disabled. Okay. I brought you a little shredder. I guess you need it. Let's see. What's up with this thing? It's ready to... Turns quick fix is ready to being deployed. Quick fix. Oh. I assume that's a little bombardment. Yep, that's a bomb. Iron Horde Slain, that's... Oh, Iron Horde explosives somewhere. Probably, yeah, in these little cage things. Quick thing is pretty cool though. Quick fix is pretty cool though. At the moment I'm actually watching a let's play of Deadpool. And there's also a weapon that's called Problem Solver in there, and I just kind of find these ones funny. It's kind of like the same humor as Quick Fix. Because it does solve you quite a lot of problems. And you're a freaking asshole. That's just a peon doing his work and you're pointing a gun at his head? What the hell? It's actually like America in some way. Well, I probably got in trouble for saying that, but I don't know, I don't like the gun policies you guys have. I can live without guns, it's pretty cool, you should try it. I never actually saw a real... Oh, well, I've seen some real guns when the police was wearing it, but I never actually had a gun pointed to my head, and I intend for that to stay that way. It would be pretty cool if I could live my life without having a gun pointed at my head. And I've actually seen a weapon with outside the holster. Again, whenever I see a gun, it's from a police officer, And they just have it and do nothing with it. And it's kind of like pretty cool because they don't have to use it. It's really cool. Yeah. Well, but for you it's freedom. It's freedom sometimes. That argument doesn't make any sense at all. Why is it freedom to give sociopaths guns for, I don't know, not even that much money? I mean, you gotta ask yourself, what is the purpose of a gun? Well, the only purpose, at least from my perspective, you can argue with with some kind of sports, but the main purpose for a gun, and that's probably universal, is to kill people. Or to kill things, not people. Not necessarily people, but mostly people. But to kill things. And why would you ever give that to some kind of sociopath? What the hell? Or a guy who is kind of desperate robs it from someone? I mean, you could say that's gonna happen with us, but well, if you want to get a weapon here in Germany, what you ever have to do is you have to well, find some contacts and, I don't know, illegally import it. However that works. I guess there is a way, but I don't know any people that's in the business of that, and I actually don't know. I actually don't want to know any people in the business of that. But or you have to steal it from a police officer. Which, well, good luck with that. In America, it's a little bit different. Either, if you have the cash, you can just buy it up front. What the hell? Or, if you don't have the cash, and some folks are desperate, guys. Some folks are real desperate and they don't have cash. You're just gonna steal it from Walmart. I mean, what the hell? Walmart. What the hell? Why does Walmart sell guns? It's like a store to get some stuff that you need for life, not for killing. It's rather strange. I don't know. And a lot of people are defending it. And one thing that's also bugging me is you are in the right to kill someone just because they stepped onto your house or land or whatever? No, you're not.
Interest you on a pint?
You're taking a life from somebody. If he legit tries to get into your house and steal some shit from you, okay. Still, I wouldn't say kill him, but at least disarm him or make him incapacitated or something. But
our enemies must fall.
Faith is my mirror, but will is my weapon.
It's just
Please be
fucked up.
careful.
And you guys don't realize
Light,
the problem.
help
That's a big thing. Every statistic is pointing at the obvious answer. That guns need to go away. Not video games or anything. Guns need to go away. Weapons in general need to go away. There's no point in them anymore. They don't serve any use. If you want to have some, or if you have a discussion, or if you basically are in, well, war. If you're going to war with someone, why don't you just play a freaking round of Counter-Strike? I don't know, and just solve your problems that way. Why don't you have to kill people? I mean, you're ending lives, countless lives with that shit. It's... what the fuck, dude? War is so pointless. Killing someone, it's just out of my mind how people could actually do that. I probably can't do it at all. I even have trouble killing freaking a mouse and a little bird that was captured by my cat, and the cat hasn't, well, he doesn't like to kill these things, so I had to do it at the time. Now he kills him, but I had to do it at the time, and I hated it. I couldn't sleep for days after I just killed a freaking bird. How do you ever gonna sleep again if you kill the person? It was just a really little bird. Just nothing special at all, but pretty damn cute, to be honest. That's kind of bugging me to this day that I had to kill it. I actually debated with myself if I'm gonna take that to the veterinary and hope that he can fix it. But essentially, well, the thing with that bird was my cat had played with it like cats do. They play with their victims, and it's disgusting, but they do it. And yeah, so what happened is he broke the bird's wings badly, really badly, and also wounded it. The bird couldn't really move. It was just basically just in a state of dying anyway. So I made it a little bit quicker. But I hated it. I really hated it. And again, to imagine you kill the person, so even if you kill someone that you don't know, that's the problem. But what happens if you kill someone that you know? Or do you have to kill someone that you know? What the fuck? How sociopathic do you have to be? I don't even... these guys that commit like school shootings just because they suck at life, or they get... well, I wouldn't even necessarily say that's their fault. That's the problem. They're sick. They had some pretty damn trouble in their lives. Probably with their parents. Probably in school. Got bullied. People don't realize it. And then it's too late, and he's just... we even had lots of that in Germany too. It has to stop. But putting away guns is one step. I mean, we have way less than you guys have. And most of these guys are actually also kind of like legal guns. They're usually sports weapons stolen from their father's arsenal. The father's... you can get a gun in Germany too. I totally forgot to mention that. You can legally get a gun, but it has to be for sports purposes. You just can't say I want to get a gun just to have a gun. That's not how it works. They tell you you're crazy, call the police if you have a problem. But in order to get a gun, you have to get something that's called Waffenschein, weapon license, basically. What the hell's that? Going braces. Mail. Fuck. And in order to get that thing, you have to pass some tests, some psychological tests. Take, or basically just, well, show that you are in a sports club of some description that actually focus on shooting with guns. You have to prove that. And again, some psychological tests, and it even takes a freaking long time. I think usually it takes over a year to get one of these licenses, and it's good. It's good. But what happens if you have to? There's really rules how to hold them in your house, so they have to be locked. If you transport it, you just have to put it in the freaking back room of the car, so nobody can see it. That's one requirement. You're only allowed to carry it from you to the place you actually use it, even though you could kind of use that. So there are some rules applied to that, and it's good, good rules, really good rules. But people tend to get lazy and they don't lock this shit. Sometimes they don't lock their shit, and their childs who are mentally disturbed, or sick.